Hey boys and boys, I'm gonna catch up on all 3 weeks. Sorry I missed a couple weeks. I basically knew that even though I wasn't gonna be like completely out of commission when it was my day for videos, I knew that like I wasn't gonna have time. So yeah. The first subject I missed was how did you choose your name? And, my middle name is actually a little more of a story than my first name, because my middle name is my grandfather's middle name. And then my first name, I was trying to figure out a gender neutral name for a character because I write a lot, and I ended up figuring out Hayden, and then I adopted it for myself instead of the character and gave the character a different name. Adopted the name for myself and gave the character a different name. So, yeah, and like I've thought about changing it because I found out that, my mom, one of the names that my mom might have named me if I had been a boy was Jacob, and I like that name, but, then I decided not to change it. I also apologize for the lighting balance right now, because this is really weird. And then, the other topics I missed what do I do to stay healthy? I don't know. I've been trying to eat a lot better. Like, I used to sit around and snack all the time, and then I moved to school, and I couldn't afford to do that. So I've actually, lost a lot of weight, like, because I stopped snacking. I only eat, like, I eat 3 meals a day, and that's pretty much it. And maybe, like, 1 snack, depending. And then I brush my teeth. I try to exercise. I don't exercise as much when I'm home, but there's a gym at school, which I'm gonna start going to again when I get back to school, and I walk a lot more when I'm in Boston. So that's a lot healthier. And then normal hygiene stuff, like brushing my hair and washing my hair, showering every other day, brushing my teeth, taking my pills. And getting enough sleep, which is a huge thing because I am really bad about getting sick, so I try to get enough sleep. And then, yeah. And then, like, mentally, like, I just kind of talk about things instead of bottling them up. But I'm really bad about that, so I try to do that. And I try to, like, have fun and get out instead of sitting around on the computer all the time. And then things I do around my town. I hang out with JT a lot. And we do things like going to Bombers, which is this really good burrito place, or, Park Playhouse, which is the local theater. It's like a free theater in the park. We watch Degrassi, which has nothing to do with being around us. And then, like, I go to ball-jointed doll meets, which is one of my hobbies. This is Pegasus. And, I also have one other right now. Yeah. And then, like, in Boston, there's also a trans group, every other Tuesday at the Gay Community Center that I could do. And then in Boston, there's a lot more to do. There's a queer open mic night once a month. There's a trans guy group, and we go get cupcakes a lot, and we go to the park, we go hang out, we go get crepes, we go to the Museum of Fine Arts, we go all over the place. We go to the beach, because it's a lot easier to get around there, so we go, like, I go a lot more places when I'm in Boston. So before I do questions, I'm going to show you guys my chest. It's still healing, and still kind of bruised, and I have covers on my nipples. but it's come out pretty good. It's pretty flat. The right side is still swollen, but the left side is pretty close to not being swollen. So yeah. And that's my chest. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, that's my chest, and just for a note, like, I'm not on testosterone, so it definitely looks a little different than a lot of guys' chests come out. I had surgery with Dr. Medali, 1 day short of 3 weeks ago. So, questions. Miles, first week I missed, what do you tell someone about surgery after surgery about your scars? I haven't really planned that out. I mean, I think I'm gonna explain it as top surgery or just say that I had surgery on my chest. JT, favorite card and board game? I don't know. Apples to Apples and Flux. Alex, languages you speak? I speak French. Adrian, what did you do this summer that you don't usually? Almost everything that I did this summer I hadn't done before. JT, somewhere in the US you really want to visit? I would like to go back to Seattle, Washington, because that means I can also go to Vancouver, British Columbia, which isn't part of the US. And then, Alex wanted to know our favorite candy. Hershey makes these really good cookies and cream bars, that are amazing. And I'm going to do a challenge, which I'm actually not fulfilling right now, so I will do it next week. Have a guest in your video, like sibling, parent, friend, significant other, or pet. So I mean, if you just want to have your dog chilling on your lap, that's cool too. Or your cat, or your iguana, or whatever you have. So yeah, have a great week.